everybody, it's Imogen and welcome back to Colouring Kid. I'm going to be showing you all of the things I got for my birthday which are colouring / art related. So my birthday was earlier this week and I had such an amazing time. It was so fun, and I do just want to say before I started that this is in no way me showing off about what I've got. I know some of you wanted to see the things I bought, and it also helps people if you see stuff that you like, that you want to get. And also my haul video from my holiday was quite popular as well. And lots of people do hauls and I like making them, the videos. So yeah, let's just jump in. So obviously this isn't everything that I got for my birthday, because I don't just get colouring related stuff. This is just the few bits that I did get that were colouring or art related. So I'm going to start with some things that I got from lovely people that were very kind to send me things or give me things that I wasn't expecting. So my friends from school and things like that, one of them got me this lovely colouring book. It's got quite nice paper actually, and I'll probably use gel pens and things in it. There are some really nice pictures. There's a mushroom one especially that I really like. There it is. It was very thoughtful of her because she knows that I like art and things, and I know I'm going to have lots of fun using it, even if it's just testing things out. Then this isn't strictly colouring stuff, but my friend, one of my neighbours, she's lovely, and she thought of me because she knows I love music, and this is just my sort of thing. It's a little writing pad. Gone Chopin Bach soon. So if you don't know, they're two composers, and yeah, she knows me so well. I absolutely love it. Then I got some amazing things from Sue Berry. She's one of my lovely subscribers. She's given Happy Mail to me before, and honestly I wasn't expecting anything at all, and then she just emailed me and she was like, can I send you something for your birthday? And yeah, it was just so kind of her. So she got me two things. The first thing was Spirit Animals by Hannah Carlson. The only book I have of hers is Daydreams, and I'm really excited to have some more of her artwork because I was waiting for it to come out in English actually, and it was on my wish list, and she asked if she could get these things off my wish list, which was just so kind of her. And there are some really pretty, I think there are some Christmassy ones in here. Yeah, like the Snow Queen one. I'd say the reindeer one is as well. But I'm sure many of you have seen this book because it's been going around a lot, and her illustrations are just quite different, and I'm really looking forward to working in this and practicing my skin, because I like the fact that some pages are more simple like this, and then you do have the more detailed ones as well. So there's a really nice mixture. So that's Spirit Animals. And then the other thing Sue got me, which I was so happy with, was the Black Widow 24 set. Now I've actually transferred these into another case, and I will explain why in a minute. But these, if you don't know, I think they were created, sorry for the glare, they were created by a doctor who had heard about the colouring craze, and he wanted to create his own brand of pencil. And they've been around for quite a while, and I'm sure everyone's heard of them because there are all the skin sets and things like that. And I tried them out as soon as I got them. I absolutely love them. They are amazing, and I've already started using them in the picture, which I'll show you in a minute. I didn't really know what to expect because they are classed as budget friendly, but honestly, they work so well. And I wasn't sure if they would be heavy or light because of the core and the casing, but they're actually really nice and light. They're very easy to work with. So I'm going to show you them in a minute because I got a couple of Amazon vouchers from various people. One was actually not for my birthday, it was for something completely different. But for that, I decided, because I loved these so much, I decided to get myself the other two sets to go along with it. So now I've got the full 72 set. There are the skin sets, probably not going to get those because I have got skin colours in other sets, and also the 12 set for each of them is the same price as one of the 24 sets. So I just think they're a bit more expensive compared to these, but these are very, very good. They are £11 each on Amazon UK. So these are the Cobras, these are the Scorpions, and then they're the Black Widow ones that Sue gave me, and I will show you the swatch now. I love them, and I just want to say thank you so much, Sue, for sending these, because these are amazing and I have been really enjoying using them, and they are just so amazing, and it was just so kind of you as well. You never have to do that. But yeah, maybe I'll do a picture in Spirit Animals with those. So I'm going to show you the swatch now. So I've transferred them all into, oh, oops, just knocked something, into this case, which was my first ever pencil case I got. This was the pencil case I had when I got the 72 set of Prismacolors. And it's quite an old case, but it's perfect because it's quite a good travel size. Some of the pencils are out, as you may notice, because I'm using them. So the barrels all look different. I think they have rectified what the casing used to be on the writing. I think one of the sets didn't used to have any names or numbers on them, but I think they might have changed it. So the Black Widow ones have got red. They have the Black Widow name, then the code, then the name with the Black Widow on the end. The Scorpion ones are slightly different. They have the name of the pencil, then the code, and then Scorpion with the Scorpion symbol. And again, the Cobras follow the same pattern as the Black Widow. So you have Cobra, then the code, then the name of the pencil, and then the Cobra. So they're slightly different, but that's a good way of telling them apart. So this I'm classing now as a 72 set because I've put them all together and I've swatched them. So as I said, I'll show you those now. I don't want to show you other swatches that I'll show you in a minute, so let me just try and get to it. So this is the 72 set. I spread it across 2 pages because that's how I like to do things. So I've put the code and the number for all of them, but they look a bit brighter on camera. They're actually lighter, like this yellow is lighter. But I love these colours, and there are some really unusual ones like this charcoal green. This purple haze colour is lovely, I love that. There are some really nice deep purples as well, and the names are so funny too. You've got things like Pig's Ear and Venom, and yeah, the charcoal green, as I said, and loads of cool names. I love the names. And then we have a couple more here as well. So it's a really good range of colours. And the Black Widow set, so the first Black Widow set, is mainly just your basic 24 colours. They are lovely. The Cobras and the Scorpions tend to bring in some more muted tones. So the charcoal green is one of the Scorpion colours. The Cobra brings in quite a few, I don't know how to put it, kind of desert style colours. You have kind of these yellowy colours, lots of muted tones. You have some of the browns up here as well. So I would say if you are starting out with one set, get the Black Widows because they are your main colours, and then the other 2 complement it. But none of the colours look very, very, very similar. Some of them are kind of similar, but they are all different, and it's not, you don't get repeats at all, so they're all different, because I know they created one after the other, but then none of them are the same, so you don't have to worry about that. But they are the Black Widow pencils. So I'm going to move on now, I think, and show you something I got from my godmother. So this is these are things that my family got me. So I went and babysat for them probably about 3 weeks ago, and I went and the girls had got some calligraphy stuff, and I was trying the calligraphy out, and I've always wanted to do calligraphy. I've never been able to do it. I can kind of draw it in pencil and then go over with pen, but I've never been able to do it. It baffles me. You know, you'd think that, you know, colouring and stuff, arty things, it would be okay, but no, it hasn't been able to be picked up easily by me. But I'm so happy because they, without me even knowing, they bought me the exact set that they had, and a calligraphy hand lettering book. So this is basically a book that comes with all of the letters, and you can see my awful attempts. Not very happy with them. I'm going to keep going. It gives you the letter, then in greyed out versions, and then it gives you the blank lines as well. So it's all about developing the letters, and then I guess you kind of just go from there. And it goes through about 3 different, there are even some coloured pictures in here, different types of calligraphy letters. So there are some different sorts of styles, and it just goes through with the capitals and lowercase, and I'm really looking forward to trying these out more. The colours are really, really nice. They are bright colours. Let's see if I can find a sheet to show you a couple. Okay, so I won't show you all of them, but I'll show you what it looks like. So if you haven't seen these, you may have seen them. If you've got the scrawler boxes, I don't have them, but I watched the videos. There was a set that came, so you can get a pastel set of these as well. So the idea behind the Ecoline pencils is they are water-based, and they've got a really, really nice brush tip, and they work really well. You can get a really thick or thin line. It holds up quite well, the nib. It's really, really nice and quite flexible. The only thing that I can do, which is kind of a beginner thing, is being able to push down a lighter, which is obviously a very basic thing, but I'm hopefully going to get a bit better at it, because it would be lovely to embellish cards and things with hand lettering. But these colours are absolutely amazing, and there is a pastel set, so if I do get very good at this, which I probably won't be anytime soon, I would love to get a couple more colours as well. So it was so kind of them, because I had no idea what they were getting me, and I thought it was a really, really cool present. So that is those. Okay, I think I'm going to show you one thing that I didn't get for my birthday, but I bought right before, which you probably would have seen. I did get this with the Amazon voucher that wasn't for my birthday, but the Amazon voucher just happened to come right before my birthday, so I thought I would get it because I wasn't sure if it was going to go up in value, because it was really good value. So this is the Baby Animals, I can't speak, I'm so sorry, Amazing and Adorable Facts by Marja Safstrom. You will have seen a flip through if you've watched the video of her books and things that I have. So I have her postcards, the Animal Compendium, and this. So this is the brand new book. And this is all about baby animals this time. So there are repeats of some animals, but the pictures are different. So you have penguins in this one, for example, and penguins in the other one, but they're totally different. And then giraffes and things like that, they do repeat. I love the pictures in this. I'm not sure which one I prefer. This book is slightly smaller. It's a really nice pocket size, but this was £5.75. So if you do want this, go and grab it, because I think it's still that price. And it's lovely. I kind of do a bit of a comparison on my reviews. This one's got bright white paper compared to the other book, which has more of a creamy paper. But I love them. And some of the pages, I mean, it's not meant to be a colouring book, as I said, but you can use it as a colouring book. Some pages are less, you're less able to colour on them, like the background. You could do stuff with, but it's just a really nice book, and even if you didn't want to colour with it, it's a perfect coffee table book as well, because it's very factual and very interesting. Okay, I think I'm going to show you the things I got from the art shop. So I just want to explain, I basically got a voucher for one of my favourite art shops ever that's very local to me. kind of local. And I decided to go there, and I was very fortunate that I could go there actually on my birthday and spend my voucher. I've still got about £5 left on it, I think, which will be a nice treat for another time. But I kind of just want to show you what I got. So I'll start out with the smaller things. So I bought a jelly roll ages and ages and ages ago, which was a 0.8, and I found that it didn't work very well. It wasn't opaque at all, and I didn't like it. And I thought that jelly rolls weren't very good. And then I keep seeing people, like Kate's Colouring Heaven, Haven, sorry, using them, and they come out really well. And I thought, well, I'll try the 10 because I'm sure that's the one she's been using. So I'm just going to put the base of black and show you. So I decided to get the 10 one, which I'm not sure what nib it is because the nibs are different. So you can get the 0.5, the 0.8 and then the 0.10. Sorry, and then the 10. So this is number 10. I'll just wait for it to... That's pretty much dry. So this one is a really nice thickness. Oh, hang on. Might be because it's not completely dry. I'm going to wait for this to dry a bit more because otherwise it's not going to show. It might work on here actually. Yeah, there we go. So it's actually really opaque. And it's not coming up very well on the camera, but it is very white from here. And it doesn't stop and start like the Signo does, and it's great. So I wanted to give one of those a try. There's lots of, I mean, you can find something every time you go into an art shop, no doubt, but I did get one main thing and then I got a couple of smaller things. So I got that. Then to go along with my Eco line pens, I got the blender. So this, I need to keep getting my Eco lines out. This basically blends the colour. It's not an alcohol marker, it is a water marker. But if I show you, you have to do it quite quickly. But if you wanted a line, so it's just clear. Let's hope it works. It kind of drags the colour. So it's not designed to be an alcohol marker blender. It's designed to just drag the colour. So if you are expecting it to, and you have to do it when it's wet as well, if you're expecting blends like you would with Copics, that's not what you're going to get because these are water-based. But the effect that it does give is really, really lovely, and I love the dragging effect. And that's something, sorry, I'm just putting this away. That's something else that I want to experiment with, so I thought that was quite a nifty tool to have. And then also, me and my mum were looking at paintbrushes, and recently I bought a couple of really, really thin ones. We were just looking in the section. We found this. Now this is called a colour shaper, but it's basically, it's kind of like a rubber. I'm not sure if it's a rubber as in you could rub out stuff with it, but what it's, I think, I'm not even sure what it's meant to be, but I'm going to use it for my gouache because the rubber end is quite sturdy, and I thought it's hard to get points with a paintbrush for little dots. So I thought for my gouache I can just dip it in and then get really nice dots, and I can use it to my advantage as well by like scraping gouache along and using it in painting and stuff. There is another one which is rounded. This one has got the angled effect, which I really like, which I may get, and yeah, it's really, really cool. I can't wait to test that out. And then I did get, this was something that I knew I needed because of a book I got. This is Smooth Heavyweight Dahlia and Roni paper. This was about £4 or £5, and it's fairly small. It is A5, but I didn't want it to be big because I got House Drawing Wonderlands by Joanna Basford. I wanted somewhere to test out because I'm probably going to draw in the book, but for final things I did want some paper, but I didn't want it to be textured, and the paper I had was running out anyway, so I thought, well, I'll see if I can find some. So this is really, really thick. This is, I don't even know what thickness it is, 220 GM squared. Does that tell you how? Yeah, I think that's right. 135 LB. But it's really, really nice and thick. It's very smooth, so I don't think I should have any trouble with my pens. and you get 25 sheets. So I would, if you're worried about either jumping straight into the book or doing a big piece, maybe getting a smaller book like this, but I thought it was really, really good to get because I needed some more paper anyway, and it's really, really good quality. And then my main thing that I got was the Posca pastel paint markers. Now these are water-based markers, and if you didn't know, they have lots and lots of different colours. They have metallics, they have glitter, they have original colours, they have pastels, they have so many. So this is 0.7, so these are the ultra fine, so it's the PC1MR, and you get 8 colours, and I absolutely love them. I can't wait to use them on my colouring books. I will explain why I got these when I show you another thing, but I will show you the swatch in a minute. But I love them, and I really wanted to get something substantial as well with my, oh my goodness, with my voucher, and I thought these were really, really good to get, and the price of these was actually cheaper than they were on Amazon when I saw them. So these were, I think, £17. It may not look like £17 for someone who isn't an artist. For me, that is really good value, because on Amazon I think they were about 26. I'm not sure if they've gone up or down since then, but they had about £4 off them, and also separately they were about £3. So if you had got all 8, it would have been 24. So these were really, really good value for me, and something I'm really looking forward to using. And probably not just in colouring either, I'll probably use them in my art. So that brings me on to the things that my grandparents got me. So the first thing they did get me was the Posca glitters, and I have loved using these so much. That is the reason that I got the pastels. Now these are thicker, but they're still not really, really thick. They have a really nice point to them. So you get 8 in here. They are so sparkly that, oh my gosh, they are amazing. I had originally had both of them on my birthday list, but I decided to only put one of them on because I knew it was unlikely that I would get both of them. So I did choose these ones, but then I thought, well, I've got my art voucher, I can get the pastels. So now they work really, really well together. So these are the PC3M. So this is 0.9 to 1.3 millimeters. These are the fine. And again, you get 8 colours. Now it looks like they're quite bright, but the swatches, they're actually not as bright as the cap. They're really, really, really lovely colours. So as you can see, they are bigger. And the barrels are slightly different. These have a glittery film on them. You probably can't see because of the glare. And these are just matte. So I'm going to show you the swatches of both of these now. So I have swatched them out in my book. So these are the glittery ones, and you can see just how amazing they are, and the thickness as well. And these are the pastels, which are thinner, and they, oh my god, they're just amazing. Posca has been a revelation for me because I started out, as I mentioned, with the ultra fine white, which I think was a slightly bit thicker than this, and it was a dodgy one, but this one works really well. And then I got this really, really thick one a couple of months ago, and now I absolutely love them, and I'm probably going to use them just as much as gel pens and things for accents. I've been using these because I got them before my birthday a lot on my Botanical Wonderland pictures, so watch out for that in my computer pages. Just as a heads up, I might not get that much done for November because it's been such a hectic month, you would not believe it. I will be explaining it all in my colouring chat, which I'm hoping to do at some point. I have been very busy. But yeah, they're the swatches, and they are my Poscas. So the next thing I got from my grandparents were some Derwent extenders. I already have these, but I needed more because I've got so many short pencils now. It's really annoying changing between them if I'm working on different projects. This one, it comes in a pack of 2. This one suits things like Prismacolors, and this one suits things like Polychromos. So, oh dear, I'm dropping things everywhere. Sorry about that. I don't know if that's going to show up. So you can see that they have slightly different barrel sizes. It's probably easier to show you that way. but they're great. The main present I got from my grandparents was a Lush voucher, and I went to London, and I'll explain all about that in my colouring chats, but that was my main one, so it wasn't actually colouring related, but I love Lush now. It's just amazing. I went there and I had so much fun looking at everything. Yeah, and I absolutely loved it. So that was my main present, and the other thing that I got, which was art related, was Winsor & Newton inks. Now, you may have known, I might have shown you in an art book or something, I already had the, whichever set, so the Henry collection. This is the William collection, so you get 8 inks. You can find these at WH Smith, things like that, Amazon, anything really. They're really, really lovely. I love using them because they're different to watercolours, but in such a lovely way. So you get them in these little pots, and I love them. I also got the white one and the gold one. The gold one has dried up, but they're all separate to these sets anyway. So these are the only 2 sets you can get. And I'm going to just show you the comparison between the colours from this set and the colours from the Henry set, because they are different. But again, they complement each other very well. I did have these on my list, but I wasn't expecting to get everything. To be honest, I never have that much on my lists anyway. My brother tends to have a lot more. But these are the swatches. This is the original set that I had, the Henry set. I might turn it this way. So you can see they're more kind of the basic colours, and then these ones feed into them. So you have more of a, that's actually more of a pinky colour, that's actually a purple. It's not showing up very well. No, that's not going to show up. But you have all the colours basically alternating into each other, so they work really well together because not all the colours are the same. The only colour that is basically the same is the blacks, because you always get a black in each set. But I can even see a difference. I swear this one's a bit more dark. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's the way I swatched it. But I can't wait to experiment with them more because they are different to watercolour. Oh, I forgot to show you the picture that I was working on. The picture I'm working on is from the flower year. I'm not sure how bright it's going to show up because it is very bright. So this is the November page, and I've been using my Black Widows. So I've used the Black Widows on the leaves, the red berries, the brown stalks, and the reddish stalks. I started using them after I got them and swatched them out. So these blacky purpley berries are Prismacolor, but I'm really enjoying using them, and they work really well on this paper as well, and they are amazing. So that's the page I'm working on. And then finally, the colouring books that I got. So these are from my parents in a little bundle. So the first one I got, which I've already mentioned, is House Jorinky Wonderlands. And I obviously knew what to expect because I've seen the flip throughs and things like that. I know all about it. But actually just having it and flicking through it and being able to see what I could create is just so cool, and I'm really looking forward to testing some of these out because I have my drawing pens now and I'm all set, and I think it's going to be really, really fun. So I'm really looking forward to this. You probably all have seen this by now. It's very different to anything she's done before, but I'm hoping to learn how to draw in her style because that's something I've always wanted to do. Because I've always tried to replicate her work and it's never worked that well, unfortunately. The second book I got is Flora. Sorry, I've kind of got a bit of a cold again. My voice is a bit tired. I've had a full day of rehearsals for our show as well, so that's partly why as well. That will come in the colouring chat whenever I do it. So this is Flora, colouring book by Maria Troll. This one is, I'm not sure if it's the English edition or not. I think it is. Yeah, it's the Gibbs Smith. The paper's amazing in this one. It's so good. It's much smoother than it has been in the past and much thicker. They've definitely changed the paper. I did take 2 pages out of it because there were 2 that I didn't really like, and I thought that's just me personally. If I don't like pages, I will take them out. That's not saying that I don't like the illustrator's artwork, because I absolutely love Maria Trolls. But there were 2 that just I didn't really like. But you can't even really tell that I took them out. I took one out on this page, and I took one out, where was it? It was somewhere over here. See, I can't even tell now. I can't tell. I don't know which one it was. Oh well, I did take another one out as well. But it's not going, now that I've taken them out, it's not going to affect the enjoyment of the book for me at all. It will probably make me enjoy it even more, because if there are some that I don't really like, then I don't really want them in. But that's just me personally. I know some people would never think of cutting pages out of their book. That's absolutely fine. I've done it before, and I kind of know how to do it, so that was just what I decided to do. And then finally, the last book I got, probably the biggest colouring book that I have got, is Floribunda. Now this is by Layla Dooley. This is the accompanying book to the Flower Year. It's very different in terms of paper and the book in general. It has 20 pages, I think. Yeah, 20. They are massive, and I'm not sure what medium I'm going to use yet, but it's probably it's probably perfect. I probably will use oh my goodness, gouache or watercolour and then pencil over the top, but I'm just going to go wild with these, and they are absolutely massive. My mum actually managed to get this free, because what happened was it came with a bit of a damage here, and she showed it to me. It was on my list, I know I was getting it. She said to me, look, do you mind if it's a bit damaged? The pages aren't damaged at all, it's just the little bit on the outside. And I said, look, you know what, with all the faff that it took to get it, it really was a faff. It was from Book Depository, I think, and things that were sent to us have just been a bit of an issue lately with them. I said, look, really, just don't worry about it. She got a refund, but she got to keep it. So yeah, I honestly don't mind at all. And also, she was having real issues with Flora as well, getting that, I think from Book Depository or Amazon. So she's ended up with a free copy. So now we can do buddy colours from that, which will be cool too. So I'm just going to quickly flick through. So this is really smooth as well, and I love her illustrations, and I'm hoping to get around to one of these soon. There are quite a few tutorials from this book on YouTube actually, so I may give one of those a go. It all just depends. But I would love to complete the Flower Year someday, so it may be that I colour a couple of these in amongst those pictures. But this is so pretty. And they're all glue bound, I think, but I shouldn't have any trouble with them coming out, hopefully. So that is Floribunda. So guys, that's everything that I got for my birthday that was colouring related. I got lots of other lovely things too, but they're not related, so I didn't think that I would bring them in, just because that's, you know, my channel is a colouring channel. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I've really enjoyed showing you everything. I hope you've enjoyed seeing things, and if there's anything that you were maybe thinking of getting from things that you've seen. Lots of you have probably heard of basically everything that I've been talking about anyway. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to everyone who gave me lovely presents. I so appreciate it. Thank you, Sue. And yeah, I will see you in my next video, guys. I'm not sure when it will be because I'm so busy at the moment. But whatever will be, and hopefully I'll be back soon. So I'll see you later. Bye!